Is it working is the question. It would appear to be working, I think. It's a bit tough to tell. Bro, what is going on? Is this working? I can't even tell. Wait, what if I do this? Okay, yeah, it's working. It's working. Cool. Okay, yeah. Weird, but cool. All right. Hello. What's going on, everyone? What up, Vadodo? What's up, Lawrence? I hope you guys like that I have a little bit of background noise going on. My 1 year presentation begins soon. Silksong after. My 1 year. All right, what's up, everybody? Hello, what's going on? It's great to have you all here. We're gonna give it a few minutes. We're gonna give people an opportunity to get here, and then we're gonna chill a little bit. Are questions mid-presentation allowed? If you feel the need to ask, then you may ask. And at the very least, you gotta raise your hand so that I can call on you. Hello, Glare Needle. Hello, Dax. Hello, Manu. Hello, Jixie. Hello, PP Eric. Hello, Seer of Walls. So close to Seal of Walls. Hello, Phil the Swede. Hello, Ezra. Bro, what is this? Oh, you know, we're just chilling. You know, we're just having a little casual chat. There's, you know, we're chilling a little bit. You forgot the legal copy? This is your space for legal copy? Oh, okay. Well, I guess you'll just have to use your imagination. Hello, Lucid. Hello, Yukiko. Hello, Hitman. Hello, Zemlover. Ethel, Timdu, Spyrak. Do you guys like that I have in the background right now 10 hours of people talking in a cafe? I feel like it adds to the ambience of of everything, you know? It's like we're just chilling in mid-lobby pre-presentazi. I thought I was hearing voices again. No more than usual, I suppose. No more than usual. Hello to the pimp of the Netherlands is a crazy sentence. I don't personally feel like I'm perhaps the pimp of the Netherlands, but I've been wrong before. I acknowledge that. So what's going on, everyone? You all having a good day today? Are you all excited for Silksong? Zem is presenting. You can't do that on YouTube. I can the way I do it. Ooh, a slideshow. I don't even attend these at work. Yeah, it's gonna be a good slideshow. We'll start at 10 minutes of uptime. We'll start at 10 minutes in uptime. Give people a chance to get here, and then we'll start. How you doing, Shaleen? What's going on, Salty? It's good to have you all here. Check it out. I bought a USB drive. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Technology, eh? Only 4 minutes and 20 seconds of uptime. I wonder what's the 1 year experiment? Why can I hear so many people? Well, first off, Salty, that's a good question. I guess you'll have to wait around and find out. Guitar guy, what's going on? Why can I hear so many people? No, it's just, you know, we're just like we're at a cafe or something, you know? We have waited 80 years for Silksong. My bones are dusty, but I can still game. I'm glad that it came out before you perished. I'm allowed to call you Zem. I mean, allowed? Sure. He's still using thumb drives. Does he have a self-hosted remote access NAS? I don't know what that means, and I don't care what it means. That sounds horrible, whatever that is. Well, what the fuck? Did I guess all the people in the cafe either stopped talking at once and then just immediately started talking again? Or the audio cut in an extremely strange way. I wonder why they did that. Hello, Ex-Gondo. What's going on? Self-hosted remote access NAS. What on God's... Actually, no, I don't want to know. Which will come first, Elder Scrolls 6 or Elden Ring 2? I'm going to say Elder Scrolls 6. I'm going to say Elder Scrolls 6, and I'm going to say that because I don't think they're making Elden Ring 2 anytime soon. I feel like they're going to have to do something else. Will this be an audio-only friendly presentation? No. Not entirely, but it will be for the most part, I would say. These are good questions. You guys are asking good stuff. Will this be an unfriendly presentation? Unfriendly presentation. It could be. Depends on your definition of the word friendly. I hate that 10-year sequels are becoming a norm. Yeah, I mean, I guess. That's just kind of how it is nowadays. Zem skipped the accessibility training. Blind people get fucked. Absolutely. What, do you think we're egalitarian around these parts? Do I need to take notes? Will there be a quiz on this? There will be for you specifically. If you want there to be. Actually, no, you already asked. Clearly you want one. I'll give you a quiz, noobster. How long will this presentation last, roughly? I genuinely have no idea. I made the whole thing today. And I haven't practiced it once. So, you know, we're going in blind. NAS, network attached storage, basically a hard drive attached to a router so it can access your data as long as it's got network. Sometimes I feel like in technology we ask too often what can we do, and we don't ask ourselves enough if we should do it. Are there any typos and spelling errors? I hope not. This is your space for legal copy. State whether the information is confidential and how it's intended to be used. For your eyes only, chat. Why does it sound like you're in a canteen? Well, you know, I wanted a little bit of background noise, and I thought this would be kind of nice. What, you don't like 10 hours of people talking in a cafe? Are you willing to stop when Silksong launches? No. I am not willing. Hopefully, I'll be done before Silksong is released. What up, Lich Lance? How you doing, dude? Why are there so many people there for 10 hours? I have no idea. I can access locally recorded copies of every Zem VOD ever from anywhere on the planet, even if Twitch removes. NAS is cool. What the fuck? That's crazy. How come I didn't get a notification? I don't know. That's a good question, though. I see the 5th of September. Well, it's the 4th of September, really. It's the 4th of September when you really think about it. Do I need to run ads? I'm going to run 1 minute of ads. We're going to disable pre-rolls for 21 minutes. All right. Gamers, it's time to get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my presentatsi. I'm Zem. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Today, I am here to talk about my 1-year experiment. I would never date someone who makes as many excuses for himself as you do. I want you to imagine what it felt like when I was told this by the girl that I admitted my feelings to. I want you to really think about that. Because no matter how you spin it, that's not a very pleasant thing to hear. But she wasn't wrong. At this point in my life, on September 4th, 2024, things were not going in a great direction. My stream was not doing well. There were no YouTube uploads. My back famously exploded for 6 months. I had lost all my closest friends between serial arguments and obviously moving to Europe, which automatically put me out of touch with a lot of people. And I was a, debilitating marijuana addict who basically didn't do anything for himself. And so, was she right? Invariably, yes. And when it dawned on me that she was correct in saying to me that I'm somebody who constantly makes excuses for himself, on September 4th, 2024, I decided to start an experiment. What would my life look like if I lived with no excuses for 1 year? At that point, I knew I had to get started. I didn't really know what I needed to do. There was a problem because, okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to restart this sentence. There was one big problem with when I got started, which is where the fuck do I start? It's not an easy thing to solve, is it? Because when you're somebody who's trying to think about something as abstract as making excuses, it's hard to even pinpoint what the other person could mean or what anybody could mean. And it's an abstract concept with no clear solutions. And so where do I start? Well, I had to fall back on the only habit that was there for me in desperate times. I went back to walking. If you guys don't know, ever since my back has felt better, and you can actually see it illustrated here, ever since my back has gotten better, I've walked roughly 10,000 steps per day. And right here, this little uptick right here, this was September of last year, when I decided that I had no idea what I was going to do to fix all this shit, but I figured the least I could do is I could go for a walk while I think about it. And lessons 1 and 2 appeared like magic. Lesson number 1. I know you guys are cutting this off a little bit. I made a lot more excuses than I realized. And realistically, the 2 words that you need to look out for if you're ever gauging your own level of excuses, but and because. Anytime you say any, or at least for me personally, anytime I say any sentence and then and then it's followed up by a but, or because, it's like this, they're like habit cues for excuse making. If you get these 2 words out of your vocabulary a lot more, you will not make as many excuses. And lesson number 2. 10,000 steps a day will change your life. And I wrote down here, our ancestors didn't worship sitting on a screen for 16 hours a day, which was kind of unfortunately where I had been for a few years leading up to this. So this went on for about a week and a half, and then on September 15th, 2024, I hit my first roadblock, the shower incident. So Lewis and I, Lewis being my housemate, of course, if you guys don't know, had argued as we had for the past 6 months, and this time it was over the shower. So, in the shower, there was all of this like grody, like disgusting shit caked in the corner of the shower, and the shower was my responsibility, all right? I had said a long time ago that I was going to do it, but I basically, as somebody who made a bunch of excuses for himself, I would clean the entire rest of the bathroom and then leave the horrible, disgusting shit in the corner of the shower completely untouched. And so through months of negligence, it got more and more disgusting until my housemate was just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you have to go clean the shower. And he basically said the same thing that girl had said, where he was like, I have never met somebody who lives as like messed up of a life as you do, you know? So I was getting it from fucking everybody. All right. So I went in the shower. All right. And I was huffing and puffing and I was like, fuck this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And I got down and I started cleaning the shower. And it was only when I was cleaning it that I realized how fucking disgusting it was and how right he had been the entire time. And so from that moment, that was like the first like big breakthrough of like, these are the real life consequences of my excuse making, you know, playing out for me in real time. And that was also the exact moment that well, I don't know. It's like a lot of moments replayed in my head of like the terrible mistakes I had made in my interpersonal relationships. And so I had basically, gotten into some horrible arguments because I was unwilling to accept the responsibility of my own words and actions. And that was the moment that I reached out to a few different people that I had hurt, and I was like, I am really fucking sorry for the way that I behaved, you know? That was a very pivotal moment for me. In all of this stuff, right, I was the only common denominator, right? And so in order to fix this, I had to change things about my own life. So I needed to make a pretty big change. And I think you guys know which change this is if you really think about this. As a matter of fact, you're seeing it right now. The Office. That was the first really huge change that I had to make to my life. So essentially, Lewis and I had a conversation as part of our argument that he was like, I can't stand how loud you are when you stream. You stream so late, it keeps me up at night. We needed to figure out something. And so I moved into the office. And as a matter of fact, this screenshot right here is taken on the day that I started Until Dawn. Actually, no, this was Until Dawn number 2, session number 2. This was the first day I was ever in the office. This office was fucking awesome, Lawrence. I like this office the best of the 3. But this office as well was fucking amazing. And so, essentially, I learned a new lesson here, which was that you have to start your day with whatever you're avoiding. Because now, in order to get to work, I had to walk 30 minutes from my apartment to my office. And so every morning, if I want to get shit done, I have no choice but to just get out and just go for a walk, you know? Go out, do some exercise, plan my day a little bit. You know, it's like all this stuff that I didn't really want to do, but now I had to because I needed a structure. This takes us to, whoa, hold on. The lonely chapter. So the lonely chapter was a tough one. This was a very tough period of my life. So this is just after the honeymoon phase of the first few weeks of all this stuff, like, you know, seeing real change. Then comes the part where you're transitioning into your new life. And so you're losing your old life. I went into a deep isolation because I needed to figure out my goals. And at the end of last year, I basically stayed away from everyone. Like, I made a few trips out to London, but aside from that, I was barely hanging out with anyone, barely spending time with anyone. You know, it was just me with myself, trying to figure out some shit. So I highlighted 4 important things that I did during this period. Number 1, I studied great men of today. Essentially, at a certain point of the excuse making process, I realized that I needed to know what it looked like to live a life where you made no excuses. And so I found 2 particular people that really fascinated me. I did a lot of research into these guys and found out a lot about them because I was just very inspired by them. The first one is David Goggins. If any of you have ever been interested in discipline, the first name that you'll find is David Goggins. He's essentially like to discipline what Michael Jordan is to basketball. He's just like this myth. And as an example of how much he demonstrates discipline and willpower, I think last month he ran I know most of you are European, but I'm American. So 200 miles. He ran a 200-mile race in 66 hours at 50 years of age. And his kneecaps he had just gotten out of knee surgery as well. Is it healthy? Probably not. Is it a little deranged? Absolutely. But nobody can deny that that's incredible. That's an incredible thing to do. And another dude I spent a lot of time looking at was Alex Hormozy. He's more of like a business guy, but I had to learn a lot about business during this time. And so I was watching, he gives away a lot of business advice on YouTube in short form and long form videos. So I watched a bunch of his videos, and he has a lot of really, really incredible like one-liner sayings for you to take with you. Like, I don't know. It's like he tries to make his wisdoms very poignant and easy to understand. And I found a lot of inspiration through that. I had to learn from better creators. So if you guys remember, in early December, I took a trip out to America for a few days. I was in a place called Speedrun Coliseum. It was an event in Florida run by Spike Vegeta with a ton of really popular content creators. And it was crazy because I genuinely didn't feel like I fit in. And I'm not saying that you always, this isn't like an appeal to popularity. I don't think you need to always fit in. But I didn't have anything that made me distinct from these guys as a content creator. I was essentially still doing just regular old speedrunning stuff, while these guys were doing crazy creative things, really forward personalities. I had so many questions for all these people, and I learned a fuck ton from them. And I genuinely couldn't believe that every single person I was there at was that much better than me at creating content. It was insane. I learned so much in those 5 days. I spent time apologizing to people that I had hurt. So there were people in my past that I had hurt, and I took the time to message them and tell them how I had reflected on how I behaved in the past and what I had learned from it. And as you could imagine, some of it went pretty well, where, I managed to exchange a few good words with some of these people before we didn't talk. It didn't always go that way. There was one person who basically just told me, don't ever contact me again. But that's life, and you take the good with the bad. And then the last thing I did in this period, I built focus, because Alex Hormozy has a saying that focus is what you give up. And so at the end of December, I quit League of Legends, and I have not played since. So now we're at the beginning of 2025. So I wanted to start 2025 with a bang, which, of course, if you guys will remember, was the AGDQ run, my Rack 2 Max % run. I could not believe how well this run went. I felt like my preparation was incredible. I felt like I was locked in and ready to go on all the commentary that entire run. And of course, we had the Quark opera, which was fucking amazing. I'm backed here by the three cohorts. I like how I referred to them as David Pumpkins and his dancing skeletons. So yeah, the trip to America was epic. I mean, I got to hang out with my boys. My dad was there for a few days. The run was amazing. But unfortunately, things would get harder once I got back home. I started hearing rumors about me. People started to notice that I was behaving differently. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong of people to notice that I had been behaving differently, but it made it very hurtful when I found out that people were talking about these things not with me, but amongst each other behind my back. And that's when I had to learn a really powerful lesson, which is that you have to let people misunderstand you. People are always going to say things about you if you do anything. That's just a truth of life. There is nothing that anyone does that isn't criticized by somebody. And to give others your mental energy is to willingly give them your power. So you must give your mental energy away wisely. Give it to things that actually matter to you, you know? And I just want to also say that I'm not mad at any of the people who did this sort of thing. I understand it's a very human thing to gossip. But I would prefer if in the future you talk to me about it too if you have questions. You know, that's my one ask out of the presentation, because it really did hurt my feelings a lot when I would hear things about me through other people. But then there was the subathon. To this day, the greatest month of streaming I've ever had. I mean, I feel like the subathon just kind of had everything, right? I feel like it had everything. It had memes. It had all kinds of memes. Oh, Zem, a question, Zem. Lay it on. I'm seeing a question in the crowd. What is your question, GM Proxy? Actually, no. Save all questions until the end of the presentation. Can I go pee real quick? I don't know. Can you? Anyway, we had a million fucking memes. We had insane subtrains, a completely degenerate sleep schedule and sleep situation. We had the internet outages. We had the 12-hour challenges. We had the start of Run and Bun. We had new stream ideas nearly every day. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. Oh, yeah. This part. So this is, for those of you who are uninitiated, the exact moment that I thought that I had hemorrhaged my vocal cords. On day 26, about 4 hours and 45 minutes into the stream that day, I thought I blew my voice out. Thus began 6 very silent weeks. And you know, now we're in, when you think about it, the beginning of March. So we're 6 months into this whole journey. And if you really think about it, when was if I think about it, I can't even remember the last time I ever had 6 weeks to myself. Like, I don't know. I think maybe the last time I had done that was I don't know, college break, or maybe break during my master's program. So it had been at least 5 years since I had a decent amount of time to think about things. And so I was even more limited by the fact that I couldn't even speak. So it was just me by myself for 6 weeks. And so I had a lot of time to just think about life. Who I am now, what do I want, and how I'm going to get there. You know? These were the 3 questions that I wanted to figure out. And I was very lucky because right around the time that this break started, this book fell into my lap. This is, I am not even 75 pages into this book yet. And it has completely changed my life. This is like, I don't even know, man. Like, I can't sing the praises of this book enough. It is such a good book. And I want to give you guys an anecdote of what happened as a way of promoting this book. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just love this book a lot. I read chapter 1 of this book, and at the time, I was having a terrible friendship-ending level argument with 3 different people. After I read chapter 1 of this book, I fixed all 3 of them. Like, immediate life-changing results. I'm not even kidding. Like, essentially, to give you guys, I'm going to spoil the first chapter. The first chapter essentially just tells you that anytime you're in an argument, you are an idiot if you spend a bunch of time blaming other people for what's wrong. It is the only logical thing you should ever do is look inwards and examine what you did wrong in the argument and then give honest and sincere appreciation to the people that you've hurt. And after reading that, it was oh no, I'm sorry. That's chapter 2. The principle of chapter 1 is to never criticize, condemn, or complain. That's what it is. And when I sat with that lesson, it put everything into place of how I've fucked up in my like interpersonal arguments. And so anytime I would try to resolve things with someone else, I would lead by apologizing and then giving them like 2 to 3 different things that I loved about them that I couldn't stand living my life without. And like magic, the doors just opened. And now I'm friends with all 3 of these people again. And it's, you know, yeah, it was, I don't know. I don't know what else I need to tell you guys to convince you that this is a fucking incredible book. But I was very lucky that it fell into my lap at this exact time. But moreover, I want to get to each one of these questions. So, number 1, who am I? I am Zem, and every day I give everything I have to my content. After all, my content is a mirror of who I am as a person. What do I want? I want to change the world. How am I going to do it? I have no fucking idea. I don't think anybody really does when they first start out on this shit. I think you gotta just start.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh,
and welcome to the
thank you
Rack
for that,
Pack.
Shortsy. I appreciate the sub. I'm going to mute alerts until the presentation is over, but I really appreciate that. I have absolutely no idea on where I'm starting. Or I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to do it, but I do know where I'm going to start. I will first change myself. And the way that I'm going to do that is that every single day I am going to find the fun in everything that I do. One of the biggest realizations that I had in content, in life, in anything, is that the magic is where you have fun. I never started, like, my stream got big. It wasn't just that I was really, really good at Ratchet. It was that I was having the time of my fucking life while I was doing it. You know, and it's not about Ratchet. It's like, Ratchet is just an example, right? You can make of that of anything. You know, if I'm going to be a content creator, then I need to fucking have fun making content, you know? And so I wrote here, and I truly believe this. I think a healthy outlook that I will never allow myself to forget is that there is no such thing as good luck or bad luck. There is just luck. Things just happen every day. And it's up to us to pick what we make of it. All of this started because one day someone told me that I make a bunch of excuses for myself. And if I had been somebody who wasn't willing to open myself up to the world, I would have just made another excuse and said, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. And I would have never gone on the journey of my fucking life. But now, every day, I try to embrace it by doing things that I pour myself into 100%. I hope at least most of you here can pinpoint why each one of these is significant in some way, shape, or form. But, you know, it's just very... I just really wanted to spend the last few months of my life figuring out if the fun was really the answer. So that's why I took on Unfinished Project. If you guys haven't seen it already, it's the project where I try to let me put this in for the YouTube people as well. It's the project where I try to just do all of the things that over the years I said I was going to do. And if you guys haven't seen it already, we can look at it together. As you can see here, there's still a lot left on this list. There's still a lot left to be done. But I'm already tackling a lot of the hardest stuff. We're doing the Ratchet World Records. We're doing the Necro Dancer. We're doing Plat. We're doing Run and Bun. We're doing Hollow Knight. We're doing Crash Team Racing. You know, these are all things that we're already in the middle of. And look at all the ones that we've already finished. You know, maybe I didn't even get the majority out of the way. But this is still better than it would have been had I not tried. And I'm very proud of this list. And I can't wait to keep chipping away at it over however long it takes. Oops. So today is the official end of like stage 1 of Unfinished Projects. Unfinished Project will continue at a slower but more regular rate. Essentially as I just finish content. You know, as I finish Crash Team Racing, we'll move on to the next thing. As I finish Run and Bun, we'll move on to the next thing. You know, it's like I'm going to go where my passions are and just trust that it'll all work itself out in the end, you know? And now we are here. This has been a life-changing year, and it's only getting better because there are no more excuses. Which leads me to my biggest lesson that I hope all of you can take something away from, which is that whatever you are afraid of, start it today and never look back because it could change everything. Thank you. I am incredibly thankful to each and every one of you for listening to this presentation and for being a part of my life over the last year. I can't wait to keep making incredible content with each and every one of you. And it's only going to keep getting better. And now, gamers, we wait for Silksong. And now we wait for Silksong. Only 15 more minutes until it's out. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns? I will open the floor to any and all questions, comments, or concerns. Can you do the entire presentation again? I spaced out. As a wise man once said, you should have listened the first time. Join at the right time, miss the boring yapping. That's evil, man. That's evil. That was genuinely an incredible talk. Will you be putting it up as its own vid on Moore's M? I think I will, yes. Oh, and by the way, I want to let you guys know that eventually the girl who told me all that stuff about how I make a bunch of excuses, she did go on a date with me. So, you know, all's well that ends well. You are incredible, dude. Keep on being inspiring to everyone in the community. I really appreciate that, Noobster. Thank you, man. I'm happy to hear that, Savage. I hope at least some of this resonated with some of you. How do you see your personal growth in relation to your opinions on Hollow Knight? I think I'm more open-minded. I think I'm more willing to accept that I'm wrong. And I think I'm more willing to trust processes. And I think all three of those have helped me figure out what I want out of my Hollow Knight experience. I'm extremely proud of you for taking charge of your life. Oh, wait, here, I'm sorry. Let me...
You will always be the love of my life.
Thank you, Flowies. I appreciate you gifting us up the Theory Hybrid. F's in chat for Flowies,
really
please.
Should have that looked at.
I can actually relate to your presentation. I really needed to hear it. Dre Humble, my number one thing that I hope you take away from all of this is that you just need to decide something today and then just start. Don't think about it that hard. Thinking is a term of thinking in many ways. People don't realize it, but oftentimes we get caught in these spirals where we think that we're doing something by thinking, but we're actually just procrastinating action. You don't need the perfect plan to get started. You just need to get started. Can you show all 6 lessons? Well, in the extended cut, I hope to explain more of the lessons because there were actually 25 that I wrote down. But I boiled it to the most essential 6. Lesson number 1 was I made a lot more excuses than I realized. Lesson number 2, 10,000 steps a day will change your life. Lesson number 3, start your day with what you're avoiding. Lesson number 4, let people misunderstand you. Lesson 5, where is lesson 5? Find the fun every day. And finally, whatever you're afraid of, start it today and never look back. "25 Steps Forward" is going to be Zem's future book name. That would be fucking epic.
Oh,
I hope
you
so.
for subscribing.
Yo Zem, been away from streams recently with work and everything, but delighted to see you're feeling good about the journey you're on. Looking forward to seeing what the future holds. Zimmy
Thank
Stab.
you. I appreciate that, Ismais. Thank you for 63 months. What do you mean by change the world? Well, I didn't put this in the presentation, but something I'll tell you guys is that I don't know. But I know deep down in the core of my core, the core of cores, that there's something immensely wrong in this world today. And I wasn't aware of how wrong things were until I started taking ownership of my own life. And so I don't know how I'm going to change the world yet, but this first step was chapter 1. Chapter 2 is learning enough about myself to understand how I want to change the world. Does that make sense? I don't think you have to have things fully planned out when you start. I think you just have to start. So I'm trying to prove it. So if you guys haven't been aware, as of August 25th, I'm taking on another one-year project that I call System Calibration, where every month I set a new part of my routine and I focus squarely on making that part of the routine stick. So right now, the part of my routine that I'm working on is waking up at 5 a.m. every day. And the reason why I chose that is because I really don't want to do it. So I want to see if there's any magic to it. And so far, unfortunately, it's incredible. I really recommend it. It's actually fucking broken. Waking up at 5 a.m. is legitimately a cheat code to getting more shit done. If your goal is to build a business that's going to change the world, you need as much time as you can possibly get. And waking up in the morning is like really, really nice. It just feels good on your nervous system too, because your circadian rhythm is in sync with the sun, which is the way that it's supposed to be. I'm someone who had extreme anxiety growing up. It was so easy to use my situations in life, home, mental health, etc., and stay stuck in my room all day, every day. Do you ever face issues like these, mental health-wise? Yeah, constantly. Yeah, before this year, every day of my life. But you start to find out that in many ways, your anxiety is not because your brain is fucked up, but because your brain is trying to tell you something that you're not hearing correctly. At least that's what it was like for me. For me, I got anxious when I knew I had to be doing something extremely important that would benefit my life, and then I just wasn't fucking doing it for some reason. That made me anxious. And then it just stacked for years and years and years and years and years where I just ignored shit. And I was also anxious and miserable. And it turns out, as a matter of fact, the antidote to all of it is to think as hard as figuring out what it is you're avoiding, and then you immediately do it. And it takes training. Like, you have to just try it, fuck up a bunch, and then just keep trying. That's the only way you learn. It's a skill issue. But if you don't allow yourself to make excuses, then there's no other option. You have to just do what needs to be done. So that's my take on that situation. Luke, okay, wait, I want to answer Lich Lance's question before I get to Luke. Lich Lance asked, do you mean the world around you or the whole world and its population? I mean, well, I would like it to be the second one. I would like to change the entire world for the better. And I aim for that. But I also acknowledge that that's an incredibly ambitious goal. And that, you know, even if I do everything correctly, there's still a chance it won't happen. You know, because if you think of it logically, I could be dead tomorrow. You know, something terrible could happen to me and then I don't achieve my goal. But the thing is, it's not about the goal. It's about having an idea of who I am as a person. The goal is a reminder of who I am. I'm trying to create an identity where I believe that I am somebody who is capable of changing the world. So what do I need to do to become somebody who can change, at the very least, his own world? Well, I should probably, you know, act fearlessly. I should probably understand who I am and what I want. These fucking deep introspective things that you figure out only by doing things and then reporting back on yourself later. I didn't like waking up at 5 a.m. the first few days, but I stuck with it because it was a part of the plan. And it turns out that was a really positive change. But back in May, I went for a 40-mile walk, 65 kilometers. And, I fucking destroyed my entire body doing it. And I learned an extremely valuable lesson of, pick your battles. It's about consistent effort. It's not about doing one enormously crazy thing. It's about doing ordinary things every single day. That's where the magic is, I'm actually pretty glad that while I never did get the chance to have that meditative, really long walk like I was talking, my trip over the summer actually put me in the environment that I could meditate over things in the same way. Yeah, you got to remove yourself from life from time to time. My current goal is 10,000 steps every day. I hope you do it, Connie, and I hope you love it. You should start today. As a matter of fact, you should, if you really want to watch this stream, you should get on your phone and start right now. Just start. Just start. It's no more complicated than that. It sounds like you use personal branding strategies for self-improvement. In a way. But is that such a bad thing? It's a mind over matter thing at the end of the day. If you want to make significant change to yourself, you got to be willing to believe some crazy things. You got to be willing to believe that the things that you believe are wrong. That's pretty crazy. So, it's you don't necessarily need to adopt my exact methodology, but I do think that you need to do the introspection to figure out what method works for you. I think if you have that answer, you're doing all right. You're doing great, But a lot of people don't even do that. A lot of people just kind of mindlessly shit away their lives doing stupid crap a lot of the times without even realizing it. And that is not meant to be a dig at anybody. As a matter of fact, that was me for an incredibly long time. No criticism. It's an observation. It's pretty smart to do it that way. I think so. Which is why I did it. But a lot of the people that I watched did it very similarly, which maybe I learned from them. And maybe there's an argument that I could try to find my own philosophical methods a bit deep, explore my own philosophies a bit deeper as I learn more about myself and how to argue with my own biases, I don't do 10,000 steps, but I do 6 miles on my bike, which has definitely made me feel better. Perhaps I do both, though. You do whatever you think is best for you. I can't make the decision for you. You do whatever you think is best with your life. Speaking of 10,000 steps, I should definitely get a gym membership real soon and keep on that grind. Torp, you should do it today. You should do it right now even. Take one step in the right direction. I already have the membership. Then you're going today, yes? Then are you going later today? It's I don't know if you guys saw as I'm booting up Silksong. Let's transition into Silksong. Rematch. And we do this, perhaps? Yes. That, did you start rock climbing during this experiment? No, but I did take it a lot more seriously, Pates. That's a great question. I kind of stagnated at that, V3/6B, whichever measuring system you use. I was at that plateau just like everyone else, and eventually I had to, I had to approach it from the perspective of okay, if I'm living with no excuses, then how would I need to overcome this situation? And I had to essentially find peace. And I was actually very inspired by when you came to visit Pates. because I feel like it was an amazing exercise in this, in just staying humble to the process, not focusing so much on if I was doing well or if I was doing this, that, or the other thing. And just, again, finding, you know, the thing that you said specifically that stuck with me the most was when you're just like, dude, any day that I'm rock climbing is a good day. Or I think it was, any day that I'm climbing is a good workout. And I was like, that is such a simple and brilliant way to think about it, that it's stuck with me ever since. But that's another thing I had to think about, was just like, wait a minute, what? Wait, is it not out on PS5? Bro, there's no way. Hold on, wait, guys, what's going on with Buge Game? No, really? Surely. Maybe there's an update? And the Steam page is still dead? Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Dude, it's getting a hug of death. That's crazy. There's too many people. They all want Silksong. Doesn't the PS Store update at around 7 in the evening? I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. This is absolutely a Silksong moment. Oh my god, dude, this is insane. But yeah, so basically, Pates, to answer your question, I just started training more like a climber. I was just like, okay, well, I should probably have a schedule, and I should probably do more conditioning exercises, and I should probably try more problems on a day. And what do you know? You see improvement. You just do more things and you improve. And then if you don't improve, well, at least you had a good workout, you know? I guess we're just going to wait here for like a little bit. I don't know what to do. This is very interesting. I had to get to the Steam page through my wish list. How do I find my wish list? I know it's not Steam, but still. Wish list. Maybe one CTR run and then we'll come back. That's actually a really good idea, that is a really good idea. It's downloading, less than a minute remaining. Bro, and I'm stuck on PS5. Okay, it's fine. Let me see. I'm going to try turning it off and turning it back on. The absolute classic. Wait, is there an update? Okay, restarts. Okay, so. But yeah, so that's basically, I think, the whole of the presentatie, no? Or the presentatie. Oh yeah, also I started studying Dutch finally. And it's going really well. I feel like I understand a whole lot more than I used to. And I can speak a lot more than I used to. But it's still scary to put it all together. People saying Silksong is sold out. That's really funny. Mocht eens tijd worden. Mocht eens tijd worden. Mocht. So mocht would be like to must. Eens tijd, one time, worden? Is that just like an expression that means like, just like say something? I don't know. Mocht is past tense of mag. Ah, that's a bit too advanced of a sentence for me. It's about time. I see. Mocht eens tijd worden. It means about time. I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to write that one down. That's a good one. Mocht eens tijd worden. It's about time. Oh yeah, also, I perhaps forgot a lesson that I learned this last year that if in hindsight should have made the list, but it's still an incredibly important one that I'd like to tell you guys now, which is write down everything. If you need to remember something, write it down. Dat mocht een keer de tijd ervoort worden. It is the long form of the sentence that isn't shortened in dialect. Dat mocht een keer de tijd ervoor worden. Write it on a post-it note. I have a notebook exclusive for Dutch. So I have, you know, it's coming along. You know, there's several pages at this point. Like, for example, now I know... oh, yeah. Here, check this out. Voordat ik de wereld kan veranderen, moet ik mezelf veranderen. Veranderen. Voordat ik de wereld kan veranderen, moet ik mezelf veranderen. Daarom wil ik meer klassieke Nederlandse literatuur lezen. Kijk eens wat ik uit de bieb heb gehaald. Super Letter Baby 2. I gotta read this thing now. I got you, Grozione. Veranderen? Yeah, veranderen. Yeah, but I still don't know when you guys drop the N. Do you keep the N on for veranderen? What's up, Nath? That was the funniest thing you said in Dutch. Incredible. That is a lot of language. I'm trying. We do keep the N, but it's so strange to me how inconsistent it is. All right, gamers, I think we absolutely have to do a CTR run. Oh no. Oh no, guys, I got to do a CTR run. Oh no. Oh heavens me. Whatever am I going to do now? Whatever am I going to do now? Here, let me pull up my my CTR. I gotta use a copyright-free playlist today because I'm streaming on YouTube, and I still haven't solved the problem. I spent like 6 hours today on that presentation. But it was epic. I have no complaints. That was really fun to put together. Why isn't it letting me shuffle the playlist? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I installed a Chrome extension that hides it. Okay. Did you see my most recent DM to you by chance? No, I did not, Nath. But I can check it out tomorrow. I will even write it down. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, shit. Okay. Is the audio balance okay, by the way, guys? Is the audio balance okay? It might be a little bit loud on the side of the YouTube. Bro, is this game popular or something? Is this game popular or something? CTR any 100-hour challenge while I wait for Silksong to be fixed. Let's make the most of this, gamers. Okay, let's go over here real quick. The head is a tooth, you can't tell me otherwise. Holy shit, man. How does he see it so different? How does he see it so different? I need another live split. We're doing Crash Team Racing. Dude, this, I gotta say, this song is fucking epic. I love this song. All right, we're gonna do, oh wait, shit. Shit, I never sent the, what, the Discord notification never sent? Oh, I'm so sad about that. Oh, crap, man. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That makes me really sad, but that's okay.
So you pesky earth slugs like racing. Well, nitrous
28, 10, 31.91.
I travel the stars looking for creatures to test my skills. It's a little game I call survival of the fastest. Here's the way we play. I challenge the best driver.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it, gamers. We're doing exactly one run of Crash Team Racing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not the sub goal. Ah, whatever, fuck it, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for today. At least for this run. Because we're obviously gonna get there. Foist. Let's do it. Oh yeah, wait. I gotta start this timer. And then I gotta start this timer.
Welcome to the adventure.
Oh yeah, this song just has 2 minutes of silence at the end of it for absolutely no reason. What's wrong? Shit is a little fucky-wuckied at the moment. Shit is a little fucky-wuckied. Hold on.
Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the Rack Pack.
Thank you, Kioskaju, for the 10 months. Whoa! Oh, I'm comparing against some of worse. Dude, is music gonna go, please, to something? that vibe was stressing me out, man. But it's all good now. Ah, yes. I'll announce it. What I said in DM here, it isn't that deep. I've decided to come back to Ouya and learn the boxies. I want to come full circle. I want to see if I'm coping and boxies aren't as bad as I said they were. I want a bare minimum of 1 second PB with all the new shit, which shouldn't be hard considering there's over 5 minutes of time saved for me with everything, but I just want to see if I'm coping or if they actually do suck. I'm keeping an open mind though. Holy shit. Incredible. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not at 58, 57 yet. Don't be deceived. I'm just comparing against some of best. We still have a long way to go before I'm that good. Well, actually, okay, wait a minute. Technically speaking, I already am at 58 level on disc. Oh, monster fucking SG. Oh shit. Ah, I missed the SG that time. Ooh, that was so good, dude. But yeah, technically speaking, my PB is 57.47 on disc. Well, if assuming the exact same run was done on disc. At least this is what I understand. I don't know if it's actually true. But I'm fucking chomping at the bit to get an actual sub hour on this, because I feel like it's gonna be like that's gonna be a fucking good challenge, you know? Sub 1 hour on emulator feels really fucking good. Dude, I gotta say though, Pates, I have been very lucky. Dude, this community has it's so hard to find knowledge. I'm so lucky that I've had a bunch of really fucking good CTR runners helping me learn all of it. So I'm very lucky in that regard. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Ooh, not good. We're gonna be losing a few seconds here. Holy shit, I didn't even lose that much time. What the fuck? Okay, I think Mystery Caves has always been a bit of a crapshoot for me. I think the worst community to help teach you is the SF community. Them lot cannot teach for shit. I know one good guy, and that's just he used to play Guilty Gear Strive with me. Oh, do people gatekeep in Street Fighter? That's kind of silly. Well, maybe it's just that one person's experience. But I don't know. That does sound shitty if that is the case. I feel like it's hard, though, because I feel like knowing where the right places to go is hard to learn. You know what I mean? It's a hard concept to learn. Because, like, one of the only reasons why I'm able to find the right information is because I know how to find that sort of information from all these years of doing this speedrunning stuff, you know? I know what kind of questions to ask. I fucking love getting that shortcut, by the way. Unfortunate. It feels like when you land right into the drift that you're like cradling an egg so that you catch it but it doesn't break. Like that. You know what I mean? It just feels like an egg. It all just feels like an egg. Ah, delicious, delicious eggs. Oh, 36 flat is crazy, by the way. How do I like my eggs cooked? A very good question. How do I like my eggs cooked? I like my eggs cooked sunny side up. That's my favorite way of eating eggs. What up? Salve. Tô esperando Silksong aparecar pra PS4. Eso. Oh, dude, I can't fucking read. I can't read Portuguese. Portuguese is so fucking... It's hard for my brain to process. You feel like an egg because you need estrogen? No, thank you, Venus. I'm good. Venus, I owe you a message today. Don't think I've forgotten. Hello, Stephen Gabriel. How are you today? Silksong looks different. Yeah, this is like Silksong if it was actually purchasable on console. I just wanted to try something a little crazy and see what would happen. And it was really fun. I'm not even gonna lie. What up, nice, hello, kind? Hello there, Rice Waffle. Kevin, how are you doing today? Real G's eat it yolk only and raw. I've been thinking about eating it yolk only lately. I really have. I want to give it a try. I might also try raw. I see the logical argument that the thing that gets you sick is the egg white raw and not the egg yolk raw. And I think that logic makes sense to me, and I want to read into it more and potentially try it. I'm not a fan of salmonella. Me neither. But sometimes you gotta take some risks in life. The actual thing that has any potential contamination is the shell. Interesting. Didn't need that crate.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
That was fucking awesome, dude. I just got a disgusting gold and I owned that computer at the last second. Holy. That was so funny. J. Joe, thank you for the 30 months, dude. That sounds epic, Shas. I like that. Happy Silksong Day. Happy Silksong Day. Oh, dude, this is a fun run. You're a slut for poached eggs. I also like poached eggs. I like... Yo! J. Joe! Bro, thank you so much for the 10 subs, dude. That means a lot to me, man. Jason, chat for J. Joe, please. As always, J. Joe, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. Bro, I love Final Fantasy X. They always say your favorite Final Fantasy is whichever one you grew up with. And in my case, that's definitely 10. Although I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for 9. What's up, Eternity? Welcome to the stream, homie. It's great to have you. We're going to be playing Silksong soon. And for now, we're enjoying some Crash Team Racing. Thank you, Dax Nova. Thank you for the 13 months, my dude.
Subscribing.
I really appreciate that.
Voila.
Yowie, did you eat all the Silksong? That's crazy. I can't believe it. Dax, thanks for the 13 months, man. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you, buddy, and thank you so much for the continued support. We are on our best pace ever by at least a decent margin, but it's Papu time. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We don't always choose what this game has in store for us. Okay, that's fine. We just keep it going. Oh my god, it's Axe Body Remover.
Having a monkey come in and slap you while you're naked, choking yourself in your belt. Me too. That's why I got Axe Body Remover. It just removes your body, so there's no more monkey.
And we still save time, baby. We still save time. And we are 2 seconds ahead of best pace ever. Whew. What up, Macy Moy? Or maybe it's Macy Moi. I don't know. And frankly, I don't know if I ever will be able to figure it out. I'm flabbergasted. The first one, Macy Moy? Is it Italiano? Finish. Bro, I always fucking say that Finnish is the Spanish of the Nordic Isles. But it's so hard to explain what I mean when I say that. Like, the language of the rhythm and the way you guys pronounce things is actually somewhat similar. See, no one ever gets it, and usually all the Finns get offended and all the Italians get offended by it. So I'm still trying to figure out a better way of saying it, but I swear I'm right. That was not the best idea, but I'm glad I went for it. It's the way the language sounds, I swear. Ooh, that's not good. Whoa, there wasn't a Wumpa fruit over there. Okay. You gotta take the good with the bad in this game. Dingo Canyon appears to be a perpetual problem of mine. It's all good, though. We are still ahead. We are still ahead. Second best pace ever now. Can I ask what happened to your back exploding that you mentioned at the start of the presentation? I couldn't walk for 6 months. Yeah, I know, Loader. It's a classic. That's so crazy, Rare. What's up, old plumber? So I can't download Silksong. It's all, yeah, all the stores are completely overloaded. Oh. Shame you'll never know since the stores are all down. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why they didn't do a preload option, but, you know, they'll do what they do. Who are we to question them? No. Okay. A bit rough. I'm assuming it's still not out yet. We'll do one more run. We'll do one more run. That was a fun run, though. I feel like I'm watching a VTuber vicariously through Kiawi's sub emotes. That is very true to how it kind of is. Yeah. It's... You gotta get... You become accustomed to the Kiawi experience. Might be dying a bad death? Why is that? What went wrong with TT... Oh, it has Ace now? Oh, no. Dude, that's so sad. We used to not at all pray for times like these. Here, I'm gonna do this because otherwise it just repeats the same thing like 4 times. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's a great song, obviously, but I like a bit of variety. Ooh, that was a good one. What's up, Igor? Some shit with controllers 2 through 4 and taking different pictures with the Picto box and storage. Let's listen to Pacific Coast Party on repeat for the duration of the run. So, I can't listen to copyrighted music right now, unfortunately. But for... because I was originally intending on streaming Silksong on YouTube as well, right? But the thing is, that means that I would normally not stream on YouTube when streaming Crash Team Racing to avoid copyright issues. However, I must use a copyright-safe playlist right now because it's so hard to drive and think at the same time. Holy fuck. Oh, it's so bad. Okay. What was I saying? Jesus Christ. What was I just talking about? Actual brain. Yeah, dude, it's hard. This game takes a lot of brain power. Oh yeah, I have a not a copyright strike, but a warning from YouTube that if I have any more funny business, they're gonna give me a copyright strike. I eventually got past my brainlet moment. Mod skate. Maybe I could. Not too bad. Go more to the left at the start of lap 2 and 3 in Ruse. You want to ride out the downhill. The right edge is too steep. Oh, that makes sense, Nick. Thank you. That makes sense. That makes sense because you need to get the SG somehow. And it's not going to happen the way that I've been doing it. I'll have to take a look at what's actually done there. People don't get it, man. This game takes brain power. Oh my god, Noobster. That's a fucking amazing idea. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Wow. I gotta write that down as well. Shit. There's a lot I gotta write down. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about all this right now. Everything can be handled after CTR. For now, if you need something from me, or something I need to remember, DM it to me. And I'll get to there when I get to there. I'm too busy sucking, fucking, and driving. Oh my god, this song is epic. Shoutouts Monster Rancher 3. Fuck. Sag Beange, thank you for the raid. I hope you had an incredible stream. I can't believe I had enough reserves for that. I'm not going to have as much for this now, but that's okay. That was really good. Oh my god. Dude, I'm getting better at mystery caves. I can feel it, man. I feel the improvement. What's going on, Supersonic Blur? What's up with Silksong? You can't download it. It's fucking impossible to download. It's cooked. I threw another Ouya any percent run to Draco, but it's okay, because then I did deadlocked NG plus and PB'd by 2 seconds. Draco is hard. It is a very hard planet. Yes, indeed, it is Theory Hybrid. That's a shame. Which thing was a shame? Oh, the Silksong thing. Yeah. Y'all, you know how it is. At least I'm actually in line, you know? Oh, that was a fucking tight turn. Courtney is low-key easy to me now. I threw it to the not hard part. Oh, Courtney's hard. Courtney demands respect. I think the philosophy with Courtney, personally, is that, like, if Courtney goes perfectly, everything seems really easy. I meant that through to the part, but oh, okay. Sorry. Hard to read, and that's the hard part. The part before her. Yeah, but oh, wait. Oh, the any percent strat for Draco is AIDS. I see. Isn't there the new thing that makes it like a lot easier, but only a little bit slower? In theory, easier. I don't really know. That is the strat. I see. Yeah, those strats are always fucking nightmarish to learn. That was a 35. Holy shit. If you don't mash fast enough, you die. Where do you need to mash to not die? If you don't mind me asking, because I don't understand the full scope of the trick, so I don't know what you mean when you say if you don't mash fast enough, you die. It's very difficult to explain unless you know what Joao Draco is. I do know what Joao Draco is, but I'm asking which part you need. Like, I'm assuming that you're saying you need to mash because of like a cycle, like a mud cycle based thing, is my assumption. But I'm just asking which mud cycle based thing it is. And if it's not that, then what would it be? Is my question. That was silly. It's not the mud. Okay. When you jump and land on an out-of-bounds floor, you have to mash. Oh, to avoid damage, you mash. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh yeah, that's too shallow of an angle for the SG. I don't know what the N in nitrous oxide stands for, and frankly, I don't think he does either. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I understand you, Sag Beange. How fast do you need to mash? Like, do you have an idea of inputs per second that you need to mash in? Like, could you not sure? Would it be possible to flutter? You could borrow rack 1 fluttering to make it easier. Like, you know, that on R1. I know it's a bit tough since you have to also hit jump and maneuver, but there's, you know, it's an idea. Actually, I should probably learn this, right? Now that I'm thinking about it. Not sure I can do it without just hurting my hands. Have you never fluttered before? Because it's not as bad as you would think. Not in Ouya. Okay. Because I also don't remember which games you do and don't run. So for example, have you ever had to do Rack 1 fluttering? Yes, okay. Did it hurt your hands when you did it then? Because realistically, as long as you're not experiencing any hand pain there, I can't imagine you have to mash faster than like a Cineflip speed flutter. You know what I mean? Nipple O. I probably shouldn't have put that there. Oh no! Too many funny ideas on the grass. But I'll go for it again, most assuredly. This game can break my runs, but it cannot break my spirits. Just gonna go for the slower strat? Okay. Understandable. Not bad. Is there rubber banding from the AI in this game? Yes, indeed there is. I will most assuredly change N oxide to nipple O. 45 in Ouya, any percent is free, believe me. I just gotta not be silly. I mean, it is hard to not be silly in Ouya. Oh, man. I'm really looking forward to this month of Ouya. It's gonna be fucking good. I'm gonna be leaning into some strats in Ouya. Does it shock you to hear that these days people like any percent in that game? It is very strange, but it is a welcome change of pace. Oh yeah, Loader. I have it in my agenda that I'm starting One Piece when I go home. Don't think I've forgotten. Coco Park, I suggest watching how Lorno or Natty do it. Hypno has a route that isn't too good and only works for him. Okay. I can do that. I have so much to work on. It's so nice. Oh yeah, I saw that, Loader. I'm not a huge fan of those kinds of things. But I did see that it was funny. I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. You know? I certainly, at the very least, liked it better than the goofy fucking singing Evanescence meme. I hate that meme. Starting One Piece is like starting League of Legends. Dude, I miss League of Legends. I miss League, man. Oh, someday I want to have... Someday I want to play League. Someday in the future, but it can't be today, unfortunately. I'll know when the time is right. No, you don't. You don't get it. None of you will ever get it. You just don't get it. It's just the best game ever. It's the only game I would ever say that I like more than Melee, and that's saying something. Oh, I touched it though. Yeah, baby. Oh shit. Yeah, I played League for 14 years. It has a very special place in my heart. And someday, I want to go back and finish the job that I started. Someday, when I'm like fucking retired and I don't need to fucking do anything with my life anymore, I'll go back and I'll go for Challenger. And then I'll do it, I'll tell nobody, and then just be happy that I finally did it. Nice. Oh my goodness. I almost played League when Arcane was released, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized I didn't have the patience for it. It's a fucking crazy game, man. I enjoyed League in Season 2 and 3 as support, playing the ward spam role. Once they changed support to be a variant of the other roles, I never enjoyed it again. Oh my god. What was the 1-year experiment? You gotta... Listen, you gotta just put on the beginning of the stream and it starts at 10 minutes uptime. And then you just gotta listen to it while you're doing something else. There's just too much. There's too much. But it is a cool story in my opinion, and I hope other people will vouch for that. You should play League with me? No, I can't play League. I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I need to spend that time on League of Legends. My main role was jungle.
Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the Rack Pack.
And I one-tricked Shyvana for like 5 years. A crispy taco. How you doing, dude? Fuck. I didn't know I could make that mistake. Loader, I think League is always fun as long as you play it with friends. And then just like mute the chat, you know? Or actually, a better strategy is to mute the chat the instant someone says something mean. That's the strategy that I kind of had to go by during ranked games, because you do need to communicate with people. But then I have to see what they say. Yeah, that's how it starts, man. That's how it starts. Grinding as always? Fuck yeah, dude. Crispy, I just wanted to say, man, thanks for being a part of my YouTube journey. I really appreciate it, dude. It's been such a cool journey. And I'm happy you're doing really well with it, too. There was something satisfying to have the whole map visible and basically carrying your team through vision, but I understand why it had to change. Yeah. But I think nowadays, the support role is even more skill expressive than it's ever been. You can play any kind of support. And it's so much more about whether or not you can kind of like create situations on the map. Papu looking fast. Holy shit, man. He got off to a big breakfast today. I wanted to hit that nitro pad, but that's okay. Ace, how the fuck are you doing, my man? It's great to see you. Ooh. Happens. Woo! That was really good. Alan, this is such a good song. I refuse to communicate because in my mind, if my teammates couldn't intuitively figure out what to do, then we deserve to lose. Dude, Loader, you're more blue lock pilled than you could ever imagine. I'm chilling, homie. How you holding? Dude, I'm doing great. Today was the, yesterday was the last day of a year-long experiment that I did. And so I shared the results with everyone earlier today of the experiment, and it was something I was really proud of. So it's been a really good day. It was basically like learning to live my life with no excuses. And the epic journey that unfolded because of it. Turns out, unfortunately, if you don't let yourself make a bunch of excuses, your life just starts getting way better. It's fucking crazy, man. But you know, we all learn at our own rate. That's the best part out of life. Is that we're all learning cool shit. Okay, let me see. Oops. Oh! That's crazy that that worked. I can't believe that made it over. Ah. Oh, I got chump checked. Oh, that's so sad. This is going really well, too. That's okay. Yeah, Tori, but you would understand if you played CTR. Okay, at least I got all three of those. That's, you know, I've had worse. A bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Okay, holy shit, the 1 year experiment fucking shocks me so far. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but oh my god. Let's go. I actually did just get the disc for it recently. Oh my god, you're already a step ahead of me, Torb. I haven't even done that yet. But I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I forgot the setup. I was too busy being spaced out. Oh, fuck. We try again. I just learned this yesterday. We stay close to the left wall. We go out. And we U-turn over. Ah, that was okay. That was okay. See, Tiny thinks so too. I hit the wall again. We go again. Why did I do that? That was the best one yet. Let's fucking go, dude. That was so sick. Jumping in downhill kills your downhill momentum, so try to avoid it. Gotta wait to the bottom. I will try my best, thank you. I will try my best. We do this. Polar pass. Ooh, I get to play with my favorite seals. Oh, man. And we're on best pace ever, officially. Wordle 1538. Oh, my God. And none of them have been penis? Unbelievable. Don't jump on downhills, because you kill your momentum. Oh. Hey Sam, how was your praise in Tatsi? Sadly I couldn't join, but I will watch later. I would say it went pretty well. I was nervous for it, but I think it all went really well. Seal! Oops. Okay, man, that was pretty fucking good. What's up, little helper? 1111, make a wish. What, 6-second gold? Are you kidding? That was fucking crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We used her none of it just nicely, and we got our Sacred Fire back, but I lost it. You get Sacred Fire if it's an over 100, right? Or is that just yellow speed? I forget. Sacred is 150. Oh, verticality? If you're at 150, you get Sacred Fire? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I need Wumpa really badly. That was a 106 flat, and I genuinely felt like there were a lot of like worst case scenario type situations there, you know what I mean? I feel like I navigated around that really well. A little too close to the wall, that's okay. That was really good. You are way better at Tiny Arena than most runners at your PB level. TAs attract most runners avoid practicing until much later, which is odd. So much time saved to go here. I just don't see the point in not practicing it because it's the hardest thing. And so if you want to get good, you should just do the hard thing, and then everything else will be easier. Like, it'll suck for like a little bit longer. But like, you learn to get a 103 in Tiny Arena, and then all of a sudden you're just racing better everywhere, you know? I don't feel like it's the same way with the easier tracks. Like, there's things to learn, that's for sure, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I can't stop it at this point, so we're gonna listen to Chatterbox for a little bit.
You're on Chatterbox.
Hey, you ever had possum? That's good eating.
Nah, I really can't say I have.
Well, you ought to try it sometime. I tell you, man, it's good eating. Possum, raccoon, even zebra meat. But
1, 2.
Do you have anything else to say, or?
Pigeons. Pigeons are good.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sometimes
Okay.
They come with notes attached, just like a fortune cookie with wings. Squirrels. Squirrels not so good. They taste like goldfish. Meat real stringy. You know what I mean?
Actually, I can't say that I do. But if I did eat too much squirrel and put on a few extra pounds, I'd use the Dormatron. Unlike those other exercise
Holy.
machines that require you to be awake, the Dormatron actually exercises you overnight. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me. Then I'll sleep with anything.
The abdomen.
Dude, this is ruining my vibe.
I've had my
Oh my God.
sewn up, my hands chopped off.
Can you see my vibe being ruined in real time?
Exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormatron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormatron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs,
Okay,
put on
let
the
me see.
Dormatron headset,
Lock in,
and
lock
wrap
in,
yourself
lock in.
in the special high voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's all mine again.
That's right, honey. No more escort services for me.
Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even ruin a romantic cruise. Call Dormatron now at 1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LARD or visit
Okay, nice.
www.sleepofflard.com and sleep your way to a thinner...
Holy shit. Oh. What am I listening to? You were listening to Chatterbox. GTA 3 radio. Oh, I can't wait for Silksong to be available to the public. What's it like, Lawrence? What's it like playing it already? While everyone else has to sit here and wait. I heard Steam was crashing because so many people were trying to download it. Man, we're a part of history. It's cool. We get to be the sad losers who don't get early copies. It's a pleasure to be an unprivileged loser with the rest of you. Were there any people who got it early? I actually don't know. Oh! That's really bad. Yeah, the presentazzi is over, Sean. Oh, I didn't. Oh, oh. That's okay. Oh no. That's not good. That's okay. Ooh. I think I'm one step closer to understanding that track. Do I recognize that song? Oh, you absolutely did. You absolutely do. See you later, Nick. Hope you have a good workout, dude. Distortion 2 was playing right when it was out. Unbelievable, man.
Oh, thank you.
I got skill gapped. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait.
First time I saw your stream I was just in high school. Today I bought my house. Yikes.
Holy shit, that is crazy, Alexis. You got a house? Time really does fucking fly, dude. That's crazy. Congratulations. What's happening with Silksong? Nobody can download it. It's fucking impossible. Yo, Ser Sanju, you're such a fucking real one, dude. Much love, dude. Much love. Holy shit, a 45. Dude, Netty Bird, I'm just letting my imagination run wild today and seeing what happens. It's been a fucking awesome session. Holy. The only reason why I didn't gold that is because I fucked up the overworld menuing. You should do it, Slick. This game's fucking sick, dude. We got a lot of time to save, gamers. This could be a nice PB. I don't know. Sub 1 might be a bit ambitious. We got to play really well the next 4 races for that to happen. But certainly a fat PB. Available on PS5 now. Beautiful. We'll be done in 15 minutes. We'll get a little bit of Silksong in today, and then we'll play more tomorrow, etc., etc. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Eight is beautiful. I was so greedy right there. Well, that's really unfortunate. But that's okay. Very silly mistake. Football season starts tonight? Holy. Who's winning it all this year? Hell yeah, Between Shades. How you doing? No fucking way. No way, dude. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Very doable. Very doable. Very doable. 1 down, 3 to go. Dude, you know what the best part of this track is? It's just really fucking fun. Oh, dude, and I hit a TNT crate as well. That was not the best. I think I could beat that gold even now. Like, I don't think I have to radically change anything to beat that. That's okay. Those were good mistakes. Okay, I gotta be willing to... I know what I need to do differently there. I will get you the song name once I'm done with this race. Okay. The song is called... It's from the game Shadow Hearts Covenant. No, Shadow Hearts 2. Covenant, maybe. The track is called Old Smudged Map. Map of Europe. We should put your Zemi Man emotes on a slot machine. That would be epic. Foist. See you later, Pinstripe. So we will not be getting sub 1 this run, unfortunately. But we play our cards right, we're still PBing. Oh, the freebie. Nice. I'll take it. See you later, Crispy. Have a good one, dude. Happy Silksong Day.
Say good night. You're mine.
Oh, guys, it's the song. Okay, hey, we are still cruising towards a very nice PB. A very nice PB. We are big cruising. Oh. I just cracked my back and it felt amazing. I remember first playing this with some friends with the CTR online. I didn't know how to get good. Then I saw Hypno streaming at the third race. I was already ruining everyone's fun. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, Noobster. Holy shit. Fuck me. Okay, okay, it's fine. Okay. Bro, what is going on with me? Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in. I think this is a PB. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. We will absolutely take that. Big PB. 24 seconds in this game is huge, man. Ain't this a PS2 game? Oh, yes, it is. No, it's actually a PS1 game. It's actually PS1. Oh, man. Okay, that was a big improvement. Where does that put us on the leaderboard? So if we were playing on a system legal copy of, or the leaderboard legal copy of the game, this would be a 1 hour, 22 minute run now, which makes it a 57 minute, 22 second run in actuality, according to my understanding, which would put us in the top 100. We are officially in the top 100. Well, unofficially in the top 100. Not bad. This song is so good. Okay. Okay, amazing. Oh, getting better and better every day, dude. All right, let's see if Silksong is out. Let's see if Silksong is out. Shit. Okay. Zem, the prediction? Oh yeah, I will take care of the prediction. So, oh dude, the one dude who dumped in 50,000 must be so sad. Ratchet Runner. Ratchet Runner is about to get 51,000 bolts. He put in 111. Holy shit. Sub 1 hour this run? No. He's gonna get like at least 25,000 out of that. That's fucking crazy. Unbelievable. I'm so... All he had to do was just doubt me, dude. That's all he had to do. 29, 38, 48, 21. 29, 38, 48, 21. 29, 38, 48, 21. 29, 38, 48, 21. Crash Team Racing. I have to log my shit after every session. 10022. Okay. What the fuck? Get me out of here. Okay, so let's see if it's actually like ready for me to purchase yet. Please? Dude, there's no way. Dude, I gotta restart my PS3, my PS5. Oh my god, man, I'm restarting again. Surely. Surely, dude. Okay, let me set this back to 0. And now we can Silksong in style. Hey, but we got a quick little CTR PB in. That was pretty epic. Very happy about that. Okay, let's see. Oh. You know, some days really are just like that. I have a question. Did it release globally at 4 p.m. Central European Time? The Sack Plat Trophy is calling out to you? Oh my god. Maybe it is calling out to me. Yeah, we will wait, Vink. We will wait. We will not be silenced. Others on Reddit also say it's not available on PS5. Okay. Alright, we gotta kill some time. I mean, hey. I still want to stream a little longer. All right, everyone come over here. It's time. One of these days, it's gotta be penis, dude, I'm telling you. What about noted? So what if it's blank NE blank D? Could also be end. Blend, it could be blend. I technically cheated because I already did it on Discord, but I forgot what it was when I did it on Discord this morning. So I'm gonna call it like a half getting it. I'm gonna call it a half getting it in 3. Connections. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a little half cheat. This one I have not done. Cheating and still took 3. Okay. Tinsel. Angel. Candy cane. String lights. What you might see on a Christmas tree. Organism. Honeycomb. Cornicon? What the fuck is a cornicon? It's a pickled cucumber. Isn't that just a cucumber? A tiny, tart, crunchy, pickled cucumber. Fix. Solar panel. Spreadsheet. Bang, 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 bang. You wanna know what it is? Things with cells. Some days are just like that, man. Some days are like that. The Cornicon. Pain. Photoshop. Airbrush. Pamplemousse. Vinaigrette. There's gonna be some stupid wordplay to this. Corn. Con. On. Nick. Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. Vinaigrette. That's pronounced like cornichon. Cornichon? I want to hear them say it.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more interesting.
Hold on. Everyone shut up. We found a weirdo. We found a weirdo. We gotta listen to him.
We are looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing food names that many get wrong, including from French, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel to learn more. In English, this is generally said as cornichons, because in French it is said as cornichon. Cornichon, the S is silent in French, but not in English. Cornichons, cornichons. From French, cornichon, pickled.
I like him. I see why he has 2 million subscribers. Hold on, I gotta hear more. Holy shit, he's done like every word ever. What's his most popular? What the fuck, man? What? What the fuck? I don't know if I want to listen to, if I want to click on any of these. Okay, hold on. I'm a little scared, but let's click it.
We are looking at how to say, how to pronounce the word sex, but in Japanese, this is how it is written. How do the Japanese say the word sex? How do they pronounce that? Well, that doesn't help all that much, but that may. This is how it is spelled phonetically. How do they say it? Sex. Sex. Pretty straightforward once you know. Sex. is how to say sex in Japanese. And now you know. More videos here on how to pronounce more interesting words and how to say sex in other languages. I'll see you there to look.
I want to see what the comments have to say about this. The fact that this is his most viewed video with 24 million views is just diabolical. I feel like that pretty much sums it up. This is very silly, and you can tell he takes it very seriously. I want to listen to another one.
We are looking at how to say the word sex.
Like, if he was bad at linguistics, it would be weird, but he's good at linguistics, so it's amazing.
But in Chinese, how do the Chinese say the word sex? This is how it is written, but that's not very helpful to understand how to say it, is it? Unless you can read it.
Where the fuck is he from?
Say the word sex. This is how it is written, but that's not very helpful to understand how to say it, is it? Unless you can read it.
Where the fuck is he from? It could be AI. I don't think... I know this is a weird thing to say. I think it's too weird to be AI. I think that has to be a human. Right?
This is how you would spell it phonetically in Roman characters. How do you say it? Sin-bier. Sin-bier. British.
He spoke French earlier with a definite accent, but he's also incredible at linguistics. He'd be, if anybody could replicate a flawless French accent and not be from France, it could be him. Let's see. Let's try to find... Wait, I want to hear sex in Chinese.
Forward once you know Sin-bier, and now you know. More videos here on how to say the word sex in other languages.
Because sometimes it sounds like he's Australian, and sometimes it sounds like he's just from like one of the more suburban or the more like rural parts of the UK. I don't know. 58,000 videos, gotta be AI. Damn, maybe you're right. That makes me so sad. Hold on. Sharing knowledge and finding wine gems from around the world. Join the fun as I visit wineries, review wines, and share the experience. Qualified winemaker trained in Bordeaux and based in France. Okay, so we have a... So maybe he is French then. Maybe he is French. Joined September 11th, 2014. Holy shit, it's almost 9/11 again. 58,000 videos is crazy, dude. I want to hear him say something. Yeah, let me hear him say something in German.
You are looking at Julian's pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce better some of the most mispronounced words in the world, like these other curious words. Better some of the most mispronounced words in the world, like these other pronounce.
Hold on, do I know this?
Looking at Julian's
Where is he right now?
Where we look at how to pronounce better some of.
Is there any chance that he's in Luxembourg?
The most mispronounced words in the
world. Or is he just in like some sort of like fucking field in France?
How do you say what you're looking for today? Let's learn how to pronounce the name of this German philosopher. If you want to learn more names from philosophy that are confusing and often mispronounced and you want to learn more, stay tuned, I've got more videos for you. So, the German pronunciation first and how you can say it in English. Johann, alright, so it's not Johann or Johann. Alright, just replace the J with a Y. Johann Gottlieb Fichte. Johann Gottlieb Fichte.
Yeah, it's not quite a German accent, is it? But it's pretty respectable for a non-German speaker. No, I don't think he's AI anymore. I think he just does this all the time. I think that's just the kind of person that he is.
Oh, thank you for subscribing. Haha.
It could be. It could be
Slaps
Belgian.
Janine's chap.
Not Zem2. Ends in chat for not Zem2, please. Thank you so much, dude. It's true. We can't forget about Benelux. Let me see if he has Smitty. He doesn't have Smitty, Werbin, Jaegerman, Jensen. That would have been epic. All right, how's Silksong looking? Can we get a Silksong check? Let me see. Let's see. Just do it. Just do it. That's all you have to do is just do it. All you have to do is just do it. All you have to do is just do it. Steam is dead. Unbelievable, man. Actually unbelievable. You might be able to buy the game through the PS website. That worked for me. Okay, hold on. Oh, is I not done with connections? Holy shit, I forgot about connections. Okay. Yeah, okay. What's this thing we have to do? Buy it on the website, you said? Can you show me what plats you need? Yeah. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can go to PlayStation. Hollow Knight. Silksong. So, if I sign in, assuming I remember my sign-in details. Let's try this. Fuck. I can't remember if it's the email or the password that needs to be different. Maybe this one? Whoever the hell was that, thank you. Who was it? Hold on. Hopefully there's a way I can take a look here. Oh shit, I got it. I figured it out. I logged in. However, the bad news is I can't get it here either. Let me open up Stream Labels so I can figure out who just donated, or Streamlabs so I can figure out who just donated to me so I can thank you. I have to log in here too. That's fine. I see a picture of Justin Wong. So that was GM Proxy. How do you say sex in Nederlands? Dicken in an assen, papa. Bro, that's not how it goes at all. All right? That's not how it goes at all. All right, we got to go back to connections. We forgot to finish this. Fix, touch up, Photoshop, airbrush. And then they're all French dishes. It's not pain, it's pain. Oh, it's bread. That's actually crazy. That was a cool connection. Everyone knows that sex is a load word, the English language took to the Netherlands because they needed experts on the subject. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. All right, what do we do now? I have an idea. Do I have an idea? Let me think. Well, Oh, guess the game. We haven't done guess the game in ages. Oops, guess the game. Okay. This is, oh my god, hold on. Wait, I think I know this. No. What up, Yorn? How you doing, dude? I don't know what it is. I thought I might have known, but I don't. Probably a racing game. Too old for Metacritic. Mythical Ninja starring Goemon. Or Mystical Ninja? Yeah. Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. PC and PlayStation. Daytona? Oh shit. Yeah, the PlayStation Store is dead as well, Yorn. It sucks. Oh, isn't this that game that, yeah, this was an Astrobot. But what's the name of the game? I don't remember it. It's something like Vectors something? Vector Man? No. Epic presentation, I loved it. Yo, thanks, big dog. Oh, these are lemmings. Holy shit. Okay. We gotta go, to previous results. Oh my god, it didn't save any of my cookies. Holy shit. It's been so long. Also, I have more manslop. It's so good, dude. I want to drop somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna say Galaxian. Warcraft? Warcraft 2? No fucking way. How did you know that? What the fuck? How do I go to the next? I just want to go to the next one. Oh, here it is. Firewatch? No. Scored 80% on Metacritic. Oh. Octopath Traveler? Shit. Nobody can download it. It's like, it's like fucking impossible.
Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the Rack Pack.
Take a prime.
Thank you, Lone Dark Links. I appreciate that. It was not Fates. Do we have any last guesses? Fire Emblem Engage. Holy shit. Crash 4. Obvious Crash 4 angle. I love that for you, Venus. Are you enjoying being a cat? I have no idea. I'm gonna guess something at random. Dead Space 3. On the PSP? Secret Agent Clank. Oh, this is God of War? No. On PSP. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy Disgaea. That's not a no, that's a different thing. What was it called? Dissidia? I'm gonna go with Dissidia. If you don't want to wait for Steam, no, I'm getting it on PS5, Salty. Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Okay, it is Star Wars. That's Ayla Sakura. And they're on Mos Eisley. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can go with the Clone Wars again and see what comes up. Clone Wars. We could do Jedi Alliance. Lethal Alliance. I didn't realize there were so many. This is a slam dunk Loco Roco. Super Auto Pets. Unreal. I remembered Venus. I remembered. Dust and Elysian Trail. A Tale. Loco Roco is epic. Yeah, you're allowed to help. You're allowed to play. I mean, I sure as shit don't know all these games. We're gonna go with Shantae. PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PS5, Xbox Series S. Prince of Persia. Immortals Phoenix Rising. There's no way this is Prince of Persia, right? It is Prince of Persia? Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't pick the right one. The Lost Crown. Nice. I did not say stop music. I demand you to keep playing. Okay, so we're just gonna go with Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Ziegler. Is this fucking House of the Dead? No. I don't know this HUD. Maybe Army of Two? Gears of War? And they never came out on PS3 is the problem. It is a shooter, however. Why does that look like Batman? Is there a Batman first-person shooter? Guilty Gear? No, it's definitely not Guilty Gear. It can't be. We could try BioShock 2. I don't know. $2011. I genuinely have no clue. I don't know. We can just go with Borderlands. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. Post a safe for work link without my approval. Thanks, Venus. Yeah, I genuinely have no clue. Check now if it is updated. We're gonna go with Unreal. We're gonna... Wait, Killing Floor 2. No, we're gonna go with Unreal Tournament 2003. Brink. I would have never gotten that in my entire life. Alright, let's see. If it's not ready to download yet, can you show Pikachu on stream? Maybe. Maybe I can. Hello there, Lumi Laura. How are you? It's good to see you. Have you listened to the Death Stranding 2 soundtrack? No, I have not. I have good news. Lay the good news on me. You just got home? That's fucking crazy. I just got diagnosed. Oh, that's the good news. Hey, congratulations, Laura. Predominantly inattentive. Welcome to your new life, Laura. Hey guys, look at this. They took Silksong off the store altogether. Can you buy the game on your PC in the PS Store for your account? I tried that earlier. It did not work. I will try it again right now. It is not working. Gamers. Oh yeah, wait, I gotta show Ratchet Mania, or not Ratchet Mania, Ratchet Runner, if you're still here. I gotta show you my sack trophies. Let me see. So, obviously the plat. I need successfully infiltrate Hydrano and defeat Clunk. Oh, that's easy. Obtain the Thermoptic Shades, another easy one. 20 titanium bolts. Discover an alien code hidden in the galaxy. Purchase the Dan skin. Purchase a proto-weapon upgrade for any weapon. Disguise yourself as any 8 unique robots with the hollow monocle. Read 3 plaques in Van Antonio Labs. Complete any arena on Prison Planet with a 12 times bolt multiplier. And replay the Madame Butterquark opera. Well, we have to do that one last. Obviously, we're doing that one last. That would be fucking epic. Yeah, I don't know, gamers. I think we're boned. I think we're truly boned. Yeah, they were 2 steps ahead of me, dude. What can I even say? I got owned. That'd be epic, Supersonic Blur. Sex Shop Simulator, is that what you saw? That would be very silly if they actually had that. Maybe restart your PS5. I will restart my PS5 one more time. And then I'm gonna say that, Venus... Oh my god. Venus, Venus, Venus. Send me the Pikachu. We can take a look at the Pikachu. He purrs them. Okay, wait, hold on. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. Take a look at this, everybody. Pikachu purrs. Insane information. Insane information. Absolutely insane information. Hold on, let me try this again, Fetty. Let me try this first. Okay. Let me see what that Reddit thread says. Log into the PS Store from the browser and then go to this link. Something went wrong. Yeah, I'm just getting an error message when I click on that link. Jeez, If you were a king or a lord, what would your name be? It would be exactly the same. I wouldn't change a damn thing. Alright, gamers, I'm gonna call it. I wouldn't have much time to play it anyway, even if I got it right now. So, we're gonna try again tomorrow. This was weird. But thanks for being down to hang out. I appreciate it, gamers. You guys are the best. I had a wonderful time just dicking around. Fucking Point Crow and Small Ant both got Silksong. Fuck. Let's see here. We're gonna raid Hypno Shark. I think he's doing Wheelathon. Oh no, is Wheelathon over? I wonder. Okay, wait, hold on. Raid Hypno Shark. Enjoy Hypno stream, everybody. Sorry that this ended the way that it did. But we'll try again tomorrow. We will try again tomorrow. It'll be great. Thank you so much, gamers. And until next time. I got you, Fusion.